I think the first step is to establish the role that mobile plays within the organisation. It's strategically vital to understand where mobile fits, what the wider ecosystem looks like and how mobile fits into that, and understanding what role it can play. We've got a very unique set of tools that we use here within B60 when we're consulting with organisations to establish that. But any form of mobile strategy needs to be grounded in understanding exactly what role mobile is going to play, whether that's within the enterprise, if it's an enterprise deployment, or indeed if it's a solution that's there to support the business in other business cases, perhaps as part of the marketing campaign. But ultimately it's about fundamentally understanding what role is that solution, what role is mobile going to play within the organisation. The next critical step is, once you've established the role that mobile is going to play, the next thing to do is to then understand exactly what the user experience needs to be. And to understand that, and once you've established the role of mobile, you've got to then start to look at, well, who's going to be using this application? What type of user is it? What are the fundamental features and functions that solution needs to have? And ultimately, who are these users? About develop the user persona, get out there and understand those users fundamentally. Is really, really important. What is often missed when developing, particularly mobile applications, is actually looking at the user experience. And we consult a lot now with organisations just purely on user experience and user interface design to establish exactly just how that app needs to look in order to engage those users. It's important to run audience insight groups, get a full understanding of the demographics that are going to be using that solution. If it's an enterprise application, these things certainly shouldn't be overlooked. They should be gone into great detail. If this is a solution going into, for example, a sales force, or if it's a solution going into an engineering team, it's about understanding those users, establishing exactly what those users are going to use the application for, establish the environments for which they're going to be using it within, and then understand exactly what technologies are going to be needed, what sort of devices are going to be rolled out on the operating systems. So all these are real crucial steps, but fundamentally, in summary, it's about establishing who that user is and getting that user experience absolutely spot on. The next step in any successful mobile strategy is to then take a very agile and iterative approach, because what we do know is that as you deploy and roll out mobile solutions, the fast pace for which technology is evolving and changing the way that workforces can evolve, it's really important to take an iterative approach where you can essentially rinse and repeat. So you take what's going well, you enhance and you build upon that. Things that perhaps need adjusting and adopting, you do those bits and you change those as you go along. So very much taking an iterative approach, and that enables an organisation to get the benefits of the solution quickly. They start to see the return on the investments quickly, and once you're doing that, and that's only ever going to be able to be achieved if a valid and appropriate business case has been put in place and the solution has been aligned to the business objectives. But take an iterative approach, you're then able to meet the demands of the business much quicker, and you're able to then rinse and repeat and get that solution evolving along with the business, and you get that all important user buy-in as well. So the third and fundamental step that certainly here at B60 that we work with people on is taking an agile and iterative approach to developing and rolling out that mobile solution.